Hello everybody, my name's Alan Platt and today I'd like to introduce you to the Star Horizon bonus plan. Folks, I just want you to understand that this presentation is for information purposes only to assist you in understanding the Star Horizon bonus plan. So it's got to be considered with all the documentations, the product, the brand and digital assets overviews, the terms and conditions. So don't look at this just in isolation when considering Star Horizon. It's simply done so people can understand the bonus plan part of it. Now, the bonus plan is split into 5 sections. So we have our velocity bonus, our star bonus, our matching bonus, the ascension pools, and also the horizon bonus. Now, people are actually purchasing a product pack with digital assets. Now, the product packs that we have, or we call them activation packs, there's different price points. There's $100, $400, and $1,000. Now, each pack has different products within there. So each pack has different products. And just in the initial pre-launch stage, each of those 3 activation packs will have a voucher for 3 borrow tokens that will be airdropped once it all goes live on the scheduled date. So again, just bear in mind with each of these packs, there's something called star points. Now, star points is a number which is attributed to each pack. So if you purchase the $100 pack, that generates 60 star points. The $400 pack generates 240 star points and 600 star points for the $1,000 pack, and it will become clear as to why that's important. Now, also what we have is we have a ranking system in Star Horizon, so people can register, and then if they choose to participate in the compensation plan, which is optional, people can be obviously just customers. They do not need to refer people if they don't wish to. But if someone chooses to be a participant in the compensation plan, there are various ranks. Now, at this stage, there's 12 ranks, starting off with trainee, working all the way through chancellor. Now, basically, how you go through the ranks is based on volume, based on those pack sales, which I've just shown you, the various points, cumulatively added together on your lesser leg, and we'll show you what that means in a moment. So, for example, to hit trainee, you need to have a minimum of 500 star points in your smaller leg. And again, midshipman, 2,500, commander, 25,000, admiral, 500,000. You see where I'm going with that? So obviously, the bigger sales volume that you create helps you go through the individual ranks. So I'm going to go through the actual bonuses now as well. The velocity bonus is there to help you get a fast start at the start of your business, should you choose to participate in the paid compensation plan. Now, for example, here, if to do this, to qualify for the velocity bonus, you've got to make 4 personal sales within the 14 days of you registering, where 2 of those sales are on your left sales team and 2 of those sales that you make are on your right sales team. So it's 4 sales, 2 left, 2 right, and it can be a mix of the packs, so it could all be the same pack. But there's a little few provisions there. So if you introduce yourself and you purchase a $100 pack, and you sell 4 of the $400 packs, your velocity bonus will be paid out on the pack that you're on, which would be $100. In that same situation, if you had a $400 pack and you sold 4 $400 packs, again, you would be introduced at the same levels as the other 4, then your bonus in that example would be $400. Now, basically how it works is that the velocity bonus is calculated, of 14 days to achieve this, so it's calculated at the end on the best 4 packs you've sold. But obviously, if there's a mix of packs, it's then qualified based on the lower pack. For example, if you introduce a $1,000 sale, 2 $400 sales, and someone purchases a $100, and that's your 4 within the 14 days, then your bonus is paid out on the minimum one, which is the $100 as well. So it's important to understand, there's different prices, people have different budgets, which is absolutely fine, but the velocity bonus is paid out on those criteria. Also, just in the initial start, the people will be able to in the future upgrade between, say, $100 and the $400 pack and pay the price difference. But at the moment, because it's going pre-launch, in phase 2 of the pre-launch, that will be there available. So again, this has kind of been extended for people who are onboarding straight away. So that's the velocity bonus. Keep it simple. Introduce 4 sales in 14 days. You will get a bonus based minimum on the pack that you want yourself, or the other criteria. Now, the next one is our star bonus, and this company uses a binary plan. Binary simply means 2. You're building 2 sales teams, a left sales team and a right sales team. Now, the way it works, those packs, like I mentioned before, have star points linked to them. So the pack 1, 60, pack 2 is 240, pack 3 is 600. So let me give you an example. To activate each sales team, you have to have a minimum personally one introduced sale on each side. So you'd have one personal sale on your left team, one personal sale on your right team. Once you've done that, then you've activated the binary. So then it's all based on the accruals of the star points and the various packages, in each team, based on either a 1-to-1 ratio or a 2-to-1 ratio. Now, let me give you an example of what that means. So let's say you introduce one person on your left sales team, they purchase pack 1, you get 60 points going into this leg. So then again, let's say you introduce somebody who purchases a 60 point pack, which is the pack $100. So you now got 60 points in each team. So that's a 1-to-1 ratio. You've got the same volume on each side there as an example. So what the system will do is say, hey, you've got one sale left, one sale right, sit both for 60 points. They add it together, that will give you 120 star points. And that pays out basically, if you want to work that back into monetary value, that would equal $12 because it's a ratio of 10 star points to $1 once you've activated the volume on both sides. So the key here as well, once you've activated it, the volume could be from somebody else. So let's say you've just been paid out on a 1-to-1 ratio there, so you've got no sales left, in terms of the bonuses on each team. But then let's say this person introduces one person on your left team on, say, pack 2. So you've got 240 points now on your left team. And let's say you introduce somebody else on your right team who comes on board on pack 1. So you've got 60 points there. So the system says, hey, you've got 240 points on one side. You've got 60 points just gone in new on the other side. So we can pay you actually on a 1-to-2 ratio. So it takes the smaller side, which is a 60, double that off the bigger side, which is 120. So you had 240, you're now using 120 of that. That retains a volume there for 120 for you to use again in the future. So what the system does there, it adds that together. So you've got a 60 on one side, 120 on the other. That would equal 180 points. If that occurred for you, that would therefore be, net down to 18 US dollars. So again, fairly simple, folks. Once you get your head around how this works, it's based on genuine sales. It's not a recruitment plan. It's based on genuine sales of the products and services. Because Star Horizon is giving us the gateway to Starvoro with the exclusive rights to sell the digital assets. The next one is our matching bonus. And basically what this does, once you hit rank number 6, which is Commander with 25,000 star points on your smaller leg and your minimum leg, basically. Once you do that, then you get 10% matching bonus based on the people you personally introduced, because they're your level 1s. So basically here, once you hit Commander, anyone you've personally introduced, if they generate a bonus on the star points that I've just shown you, that binary system, then you would get a matching bonus of 10% on that person you've introduced. So let's say you introduced Steve. Steve did 180 points, then you're going to get a bonus based on 10% of that, which would be 18. So the great thing here is you can go further levels deep in the check matching. So basically how this works, the matching bonus grows with every rank you hit. So when you go to captain rank, you now introduce not just your level 1s that you do 10% on, but level 2s. So Steve may have introduced Anne. So if Anne creates a bonus on the star bonus and get those star points netted back to you, it would be 10%. Commodore opens up 3 levels of check matching. Vice Admiral opens up 4 levels of check matching. And when you hit Admiral, that opens up 5 levels deep of check matching on each individual personal sponsorship line. So Commander's ranked 6, Captain 7, Commodore 8, Vice Admiral 9, Admiral 10, and beyond that, it still stays at 5 levels deep. Again, this is indicated in real time in the system for you. So the idea is, as you're building your sales force and the product sales are going through, this is going to help you increase your rank, and then it opens up various check matching levels or bonus matching levels, depending on how you look at it. Okay, the next one we have is our Ascension pools. As you climb the ranks, you're also going to get rewarded by going into a pool. Once you hit rank number 4, which is the lieutenant rank, 5,000 star points there, that's going to be pool Nova. So you're going into the first pool, which is Nova. When you hit rank 6, you go into the Aurora pool, rank 10, the Nebula pool, and rank 12, the Galaxy pool. So basically what the company are doing, they're taking a percentage of the net profits into this pool. And as they do that, what's going to happen there is each pool will have 25% of the money allocated into these pools. Yeah. So the pools each have the same amount of funds going into them from the company side. Therefore, the variable is how many people in the pool to determine what you receive. And this is paid on a monthly basis. The key here is, obviously, there's going to be more people at rank 4 than there will be, say, at rank 10. There'll be more people at rank 10, possibly, who are those that were at rank 12. Because here's the key, folks. Once you hit a rank and you're into that pool, when you move up to the next pool, you're still in the previous one. So when you hit rank 4, well done, you're in pool Nova. When you hit rank 6, well done, you now go into pool Aurora, but you're still in pool Nova. When you hit rank 10, you go into Nebula. As you can see where I'm going now, you're still in Aurora and Nova. And when you hit rank 12, well done, you Chancellor, you're in the Galaxy pool, which is the top pool available right now. And then you're still in those other pools, Nebula, Aurora, and Nova. So you can see these pools are also based on the sales volume created, within the system. Now, there's a couple of criteria people got to be mindful of. To be in these pools, the Nebula and Galaxy pools, you've got to have a minimum of one personal pack sale per month to remain in those pools. So $100, it could be $100 pack, it could be $400, but you've got to have a personal sale, one per month, once you're in that pools, to retain, your status and receive those pool bonuses. Now, also, initially, there will be a requirement for a minimum of $2,500 pack, which is one of the main packs launching, in March, April time, and the whole project is going live. We're in pre-launch right now. Then you'll have to have that, but that's waived at this stage. So again, to be in rank 10 and rank 12, to be in those pools, Nebula and Galaxy, you have to be on the minimum of the $1,000 pack. Now, bear in mind, folks, obviously, if you're building up to these ranks, obviously there's the earning systems that you've just seen that would be coming towards you, and people can choose to upgrade should they wish to, to go from, say, the $100 to the $400, from the $400 to the $1,000, once those packs in terms of the upgrades are available to do. Now, again, so that's the essential pools. What we have next, folks, is our Horizon bonus. This is really exciting. So every single time you go through a rank, in addition to what I've just shown you, you're going to get loot boxes as examples. So surprising number of loot boxes. You can get Vara vouchers, you can get spaceships, you can get a loft. There's a lot of value which you can use also with these digital assets within the Starvara game. But it's a very, very powerful game. It's a whole project. It's an open world, AAA, high fidelity MMO project, which is people are going to be really excited to see once it goes live. Well, the principle here is you're purchasing the digital assets to be used within there. So you can see the loot boxes, you can see the ships, you can see the loss there. There's so much value being added with this bonus, and people will really get excited when they see what this actually means as the project rolls further out. So, folks, I just want to be clear that there are no guarantees of income stated or implied within this presentation. It's for information purposes only, to help you have an understanding of the bonus plan part of this project. So very, very important, folks. Remember, you've got to look at this document, this video, in conjunction with all the others that are available to get a full understanding. So please pause this video at this stage and fully read the earnings disclaimer before you move on to the next part. So again, just want to emphasize there are no guarantees of income stated or implied, and this is for information purposes only, and full due diligence should be done by any individual choosing to participate in the product pack sales. Okay, thanks, folks, for pausing there and reading the disclaimer. What we have now is Star Horizon. If you've got any further information, get back to the person who's introduced you to this. If you've got any questions, I should say, get the person who's introduced you to this, get them to assist you getting your questions answered. If you just come across this on the video, we do build ethically, that's why we suggest that. But if you have come across this video online, you were interested in find out more about Star Horizon, want to see all the documentation so you can take an informed decision, feel free to reach out to us by email at support@team1united.com. So that's support@team1united.com. Okay, everybody, my name's Alan Platt. My time is up, and I thank you for yours.